Live, are we okay? Let me check on my phone. Okay, should be good. Okay. Actually, I want to check audio too. Hold up. Man, first time streaming in months, and first time streaming on YouTube because Twitch sucks, and I don't want to stream on Twitch anymore. It looks fine. Sounds okay. Maybe a little loud. What I can do... Turn down the gain just a little bit. Not by much. Alrighty. And I do have my chat up, so if anyone chats, should be good. And let's switch this over to controller. Okay. Is this...
Something.
Okay. Seems good. Okay, and I do have chat.
You have my undivided.
Alright. I think audio is okay. If anyone actually watches, then they'll tell me, right? Let's get all the red check marks out of the way. Jeez. Okay. The red explanation points. Yes, another one of these. Actually, yeah, I can get rid of this. What do I actually want to get rid of in here? Not a lot. Just doing beginning of patch, the usual beginning of patch stuff. Wow. A lot of these artifacts are, like, good, and I don't want to get rid of them. Dang. Maybe I should have saved more. We can get rid of this. That's only 79, though. How much are these? I can use these to bring it all the way up. 42. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cool. Beginning of the... What else do we got? The event's already there. I want to see Sandrone and Columbina making out, like, right away. And we'll do this today. Probably not gonna do that today. Probably not that today. Yeah. Our outfits and stuff, okay. And then the, Ooh. Okay, this is for the new buffs. Okay, I don't think I want to do that today, though. And then, of course, Miliastra. Jeez. Oh my gosh. So much fanfare. Yeah. Sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate Miliastra for the, DPS dummy stuff, but... Jeez. so many things. Okay, cool. You got that. Okay, first things first. We actually do go back in Miliastra, because something I want to do. First thing this patch. First thing, I want to get Sitlali C2. Because this is my Arlecchino team. My Arlecchino is very powerful. And I only have Sitlali C0. And I want to be able to keep using Arlecchino in endgame content all throughout Shizanaya for as long as possible. And I think the next step is getting Sitlali C2 so that my Arlecchino does a lot more damage, right? And I do want to show, as a comparison, I do want to... Oh my gosh. Frame drop. Is everything okay? Is my computer alright? I think Sitlali's house is over here, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is it. Is this not Sitlali's house? No, this is it. I want to go to Sitlali's house for this, because I want to get her skin, and then we'll pull for C2, because I think her C2 is the next step for peak Arlecchino performance. Let's go to Sitlali's house. And let's sit down in her chair. Sit. Okay, perfect. Let's go into the DPS dummy and show what my Arlecchino team is like right now. Not this team. Let's go with Arlecchino, Bennett, Sucrose, Sitlali.
Leave me alone.
As a baseline, let's test. Let's make sure that we got a good idea of where we're starting so that we can see where we're going.
Overrule.
Down.
Get to work. Yeah.
Oh, what? I did not mean to charge attack on Sitlali.
Lay to bed. Everybody stand. Absorption test.
And it messed up my energy. Yeah, it messed up my energy real bad.
Stay clear.
Holy. Yeah, let's stop for a second.
Witness my rise.
That's full up. Let's try that again. Because I really messed up by accidentally doing a charged attack on Sitlali. That is not how this team is supposed to be played.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath. Overrule. Teamwork is strict. Stay clear.
Come on.
You two. Transfix. Let's light it up. I'm going in. Animotech 63. Suffer the wrath.
Okay, so we are breaking 200k, right? But I think that 200k is going to be, like, the floor after after the Saritsa comes out. I think 200k is going to be, like, the new floor of DPS. So I want my Arlecchino to be comfortably above that, so I can keep using her well into this is a new lobby. Okay. Oh, they're not gonna let me just go right back out into Sitlali's house. Shame. But I think that Sitlolly C2 it's gonna be it. It's gonna be the sauce to make sure that my Arlecchino is comfortably above the 200k mark. So that all throughout Snezhnaya, my Arlecchino will be clearing in-game content, no issues.
Yeah.
Wait, they still let me have the skin? I just got distracted. What?
Benny's adventure.
When does it... Oh, expires when the next Stygian comes out. Okay, yeah, I cleared Dire for the first time last Stygian, so I got the skins. And it looks great on Bennett. Wow. I thought that the skins went away as soon as the patch went live, but I guess not. But yeah, back in Sitlolly's house. Yes. Okay. Sit down, Sitlolly. I want to buy her skin. We're getting her skin? Boom.
You're drunk. You have to be. Can I even wear this outside?
She's adorable. Nice. Oh my gosh. It's adorable. Oh, I can't equip it when she's sitting down. Ugh. New skin, perfect. She's in her pajamas in her home. This is excellent. Alright, so... We're starting at 50 pity. I went like 50 wishes deep on the Nicole banner so that I could pick up a prune. And I only got one. I did not get lucky while trying to go for prune cons. So we're 50 pity in, and we have about 150 wishes saved up. So, I mean, in order to get C2, we have to win one of the 50-50s. So we just gotta hope and pray. I hope I just get lucky and just get a double here. Come on, streamer luck, please. Two Fremies. Okay. I don't think I'll ever use Fremy. Okay, here we go. This is, like, expected. Ooh, Fabge. Okay, we love Fabge around here. Please just let me win the first 50-50. Ah. Oh, that freaking sucks, man. Ah, man, that's brutal. No double either. That's brutal. That doesn't feel great. I'm kind of worried now, because now we're at risk, right? Because in order to get C2 Sitlolly, I have to win at least one of the 50-50s, right? Oh, early! That was like 20 pity. Okay, early. We take those. Double? Give me a double. I deserve it. Okay. Perfect, Sitlolly. Give me a double. I deserve it. Please. No double. Granny hates me. Okay. Whoa! That's pretty much as good as a double. That's great. Holy crap. Right there. Capturing gradients. Holy crap. Sitlolly right there. Holy. Back to back. That's really good. I'm happy for that. I didn't expect to get capturing gradients so soon. I think that Mona loss was only my second 50-50 loss in a row. That went exceptionally well. How many pulls did that take? 60? Yeah, that took 60 pulls. Wow. That was good. So a total of like 110, including the pity I had built up before? That's really good. Okay, so Sitlolly C1 is Quills. Kind of like what Shenhe coined and give. It's 200% of her elemental mastery. And honestly, my build isn't great on EM. I would like to have at least 700. The weak links in my build are my Sands, which only has 44 EM. Not ideal. And then my Feather also is pretty weak. It only has 42. I would like for my Feather to be more like my Flower here, 84 EM. That would be sick. So there is some improvements to be had for a build. But this is Quills based on EM, which is... It's alright, actually, because 200% for EM is actually kind of a lot. Yeah. C2 is the big one, though. It's a 250 EM buff, and then it increases her shred amount, which is kind of crazy. And it gives her self EM, too, which retroactively makes the C1 better. Wow, that was a really lucky pulling session. I'm very happy with that. Oh, now she has 783 EM. Pog. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Will we stay winning? That was amazing. Oh, right, and we got Mona to C5. That's kind of pog. One away from C6. I'm not so much interested in the C6 as I am in having a standard character at C6 so that the next time I lose a 50-50 to him, I can get that Masterless Stella Fortuna and start, like, level 95 my Arlecchino. And, yeah, my Mona build's a little bit it's still new on the new set, but I do have her built and I use her occasionally. And also, we got Bremenate Cons. How far did we get? C5. Ooh, and you know what's crazy? I think we only got one Diona. Yeah. I was actually kind of hoping to get Diona C6. Because something I want to start doing soon is I kind of want to start doing 4-star clears. Oh, incredible. I kind of want to start doing 4-star clears. And, like... Diona is a good last slot in these, like, Gaming teams. And then, like, I would use a Razor as my second team. But... right now, actually, my Gaming team isn't looking great. Because... my Gaming has good stats, but he's on a two-piece build. And if you really want to start doing, like, crazy 4-star clears and stuff, you really want your Gaming to be on Crimson Witch and highly invested, right? I have the hiccups right now. Another thing is that my Eon-san is only C2, and you really want C6 Eon-san for Gaming. So... just kind of not ideal. But, you know, it's... all that. Anyway. The thing about Gaming C6 is that it increases his burst duration by 3 seconds, which is actually pretty important for Gaming's teams. My Razor team is looking pretty good, though. I only got his C6 recently. I got it when I was trying to get Prune Cons on the Nicole banner. But my build for Razor is really good. On Skyward Pride, that crit rate looks low, but you got plus 30 to it with the C6 and the artifact set bonus in here. And he has a really good amount of ER. So this Razor build is, like, really good if I want to start doing low investment clears. But anyway, beyond that, let's take a look at... sorry, I get distracted. I can't stand the red check marks on my account. They all gotta be clean and clear. Okay. Let's try the team again. Absolute Cinema. Let's see some big numbers. I want to see what my Arlecchino can do. Just like back of the napkin math, I am kind of thinking 250k is on the table, just because of how good Sitlolly's constellations are. Right? If this was any other character, you know, maybe we would be looking at like 230. But all these cons are like really good, so.
Absorption test. Fulfill our pact. Deep Laline. East pop up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Lay to bed. I'm going in. Stay clear. Show no mercy. You two. Time. Let's light it up. Teamwork is absorption test. Get to work. Suffer the wrath.
Yeah, 250 was on the table. Okay, I'm really satisfied with that. Okay, that's really good. So we went from like 204 to 265? That's really good. I'm happy with that. I do want to focus on improving Seat Lolly's build a little bit more now. To just get more EM, maybe a little bit more ER on the feather. Yeah, that feather's freaking dog shit. But yeah, I'm satisfied with this. Yeah, this will... Like, I'm not trying to, like, brag crazy funny numbers. The goal here is Arlecchino's my favorite character, and I want her to be able to use her in endgame content forever. Right? And I think that C2 Sitlali is going to really help with that goal. Because that was crazy, numbers-wise. Holy crap. Exceeded my expectations, and I felt my expectations were pretty high. Holy. C2 Granny with the stuff, and oh my gosh, we got so freaking lucky. 2 earlies. 2 earlies. That was great. Holy. That was fantastic. And Sitlali looks adorable in her new skin. Look at her. She's adorable. Oh my gosh. Where are they trying? Oh my gosh, they want me to click on the shop. They always want me to click on the shop. Yeah, let's just equip that. I don't know. We want to equip that so that the next time I use Miliastra, I'll get the rewards for using one of the temporary outfits. Because I think they're still doing that this thing, aren't they? Yeah, complete one popular Wonderland stage while using mannequin that's wearing the set or Tron Cave from the current season. That's 60 primos, so that's good. Let's try out the trial. So, Sandrone, from what I understand, she is Cryo Nouvelette. There's only so much you can get from a spreadsheet, and that's usually what I stare at when trying to understand characters. She's like so sassy. Ah, that's great. I love how sassy she is. Oh my gosh, give me an idle animation. I want to see it. Come on, idle, please. She's not gonna give me an idle animation. Come on. Oh, this is the Sambino one. Oh, it's so great. So, eventually she gets a letter from Columbina, and her, like, little key starts twirling faster, and she gets all frustrated. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Let's try it. Trigger Stellar Connect, sure. Okay, yeah, it's... She's pretty simple. So the gameplay loop, from what I understand...
Right here.
Oh, are we... What's happening?
Yeah. Nice. Animal Tech 6308. Let's test my my hypothesis.
So you use her charged attack until the key builds up, and then you use her skill to reset it.
Come on, keep up.
Yeah,
Take a break.
that's really quick.
How tiresome.
Low-key, I was kind of expecting for this loop to take a little bit longer. It's taking even shorter than I'm thinking it is.
Right now, emerge. A spot of tea time entertainment. Take a break.
Yeah, Those intervals are kind of... This character is a problem, like, power creep-wise. It's so fucking cooked, bro. And you know what's fucking crazy, bro? Is based on the leaks for 7.x, I am thinking that, like, you don't need to pull Yaimiko, you can just use Sucrose. And you'll be fine. Because the thing is that both the new sub-DPS Odette that's coming out in, that's coming out in 7.x. And Sandrone are both cryo, so it's gonna be really easy for Sucrose to swirl cryo. And if you're able to swirl cryo, like, with Sucrose and get all that EM and get, like...
Mighty mythical beast! Alley-oop!
The meta's cooked, boyos. The meta's cooked as fuck.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry. Congratulations! Up to it, Manzai! Sorry, pal. Congratulations! Dodge this!
Gotta dash. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of each.
Mighty mythical beast! Freeze! Don't get frostbite!
Ninjutsu. Show no mercy. You two. Time.
I'm just, like, thinking about it in my head, like,
Sorry, pal.
being able to use Sucrose in that team is insane. Because, like, you probably wouldn't use Sucrose on, like, TDDS, would you? I'm trying to, like, think in my head. Yeah, no. With how Sandrone's field time works out, you'd want to swap to Sucrose twice, so you probably use Sac Frags on Sucrose. So then you can Sucrose into Sandrone, 2 charge attack volleys, switch back to Sucrose, another skill, and then 2 more charge attack volleys into Burst. Yeah, I'm thinking that's it. Because Sandrone's charge attacks are, like, pretty fast. Yeah, I really don't think Yaimiko is necessary. Because Sucrose exists. And Sucrose is just kind of goated for these kinds of teams. Because you gotta understand that how impactful Red Shred is to damage,
for most people.
even
So
against a
don't get any
standardized, like,
ideas.
10 resistance enemy, like, VV alone is increasing Sandrone's damage by 25%, and it's increasing Odette's damage by 25%. And you're getting the, like, 250 EM buff. Like, that's crazy. Like, I seriously don't think Yaimiko's gonna be necessary anymore. Like, so many theory crafters on Twitter are like, oh, no, Yaimiko wasn't kicked out of the team. No problem. It's like, you don't have Red Shred. And, like, it's not like Yaimiko's bad. She's not. Like, especially for all the Yaimiko fans that have vertical investment on her, like Sig and stuff, like, use Yaimiko, please. Like, do not allow her to be benched just because some asshole on the internet, aka me, is telling you not to use her. But if, like, for the people that don't have Yaimiko, like, just use Sucrose, bro. It's no problem.
Transfix.
Honestly, being so for real right now, I'm kind of tempted to, like, I'm actually kind of tempted to pull. Because my Sit Lolly pulls went so well, I'm kind of tempted to just, like, go for it. Should we just, like, send a 10 pull? Just because? I mean, we need Dionacons, right? Am I just, like, justifying it to myself? I want Diona C6 for, like, carry Cryo Traveler, if nothing else, right? Aw, man. Aw, man. Aw, man. What are we gonna do? Just send a cheeky temple? No. Oh, we got Diona C6, though. Okay. That's Pog. That was worth it. Because Diona C6 is actually, like, pretty impactful. Oops. I did not mean to. I always exit out of the thing when I don't mean to. Yeah. Right now, the Crowd Traveler's kit is looking good enough that, like, I am thinking, instead of Gaming, because my Eon-San not being C6 kind of sucks, and I have to rebuild my Gaming from scratch, I'm thinking instead of Gaming, we do, like... Oh, where's Diona? There she is. I'm honestly thinking I do like this, but instead of Auroron, it's the new Electro guy. And I'm thinking this team is going to be, like, really good for, like, the 4-star only clears. I know Traveler's technically a 5-star. He's allowed in 4-star only clears because, you know, free character. And then we do Razor and this. We get a lot more, like, elemental coverage.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
I am thinking of doing that instead of Gaming, because I would have to rebuild Gaming. I mean, I can, like, show. Maybe I'm stalling too much, but I kind of want to, like, give an idea of what I'm talking about when it comes to trying to do 4-star only clears. Because, like, Gaming's good, even with, like, the three units setup.
Make sure to keep up.
But... yeah, let's, you know... Oh, let me turn on infinite energy. Because here's the thing. Gaming is good, even with this. Let's show.
Quick as a flash. On my shiver.
Mighty mythical beast.
I messed up the juggle already. Cooked. It's actually cooked. I messed up the juggle immediately. Shameful. Absolutely shameful.
Congratulations.
Controlled breathing. Start them. You can't run. Lights out.
Many happy returns.
About halfway through the rotation, it's okay because Rosaria's cryo app is kind of slow. For modern day Spiral Abyss, you really want your DPS to be like above 70k, right? And I would get there with like a peak Gaming build and a C6 Eon-San. Like, I would get there, right? It's not even that far off. We can try again, and I can try to be a little bit faster. Because I don't have C6 Eon-San, being really fast on my setup is actually, like, really important, right? See, I just, I'm not getting it. Because I'm just not good at the game, bro.
Faster. Stronger. Stop. Yeah. Lights out.
Up to it, Manzai.
Ah. And crowning Gaming's skill would be helpful for this. Like, we're comfortably above 50k right now, and maybe we would get there further with Diona. But the thing about Diona in this team is that you have to use her after Eon-san, so the lower uptime on Eon-san from not having C6 is really felt.
Stronger. Punishment.
So I think with some work I could get like 70k, but the Cryo Traveler leaks are looking crazy right now, right? Ooh, I messed up my melts.
Congratulations!
It's cooked. I can feel it's possible for me to get there, even with my lackluster level of skill, right? But based on the Cryo Traveler leaks, so Cryo Traveler looks pretty good at base, is also getting a signature weapon, and that new Electro Polearm 4-star is actually looking pretty snazzy, right? The new Electro Polearm, I think how you pronounce his name is like Alosha, I think. It's supposed to be like Russian or something. But he's a healer, which is kind of pog. He gives an attack buff, and at C6 he also gives an EM buff. And he gives 25% Stellar Conduct damage bonus, and he can also run the new set pretty easily, right? So in that team I was set up here, instead of Auroron, it's going to be the new guy. The rotation would be a new guy first, or it would be... No, it would be new guy first, Diona, and then Sucrose, Swirl, Cryo, pass TDES onto Traveler, and then Traveler just goes ham. And, like, that seems like... We don't have the full numbers right now, so I can't actually, like, do a calc yet, which kind of sucks. Like, any calcs I do would just be a bunch of vibe crafting bullshit, right? We don't have full numbers yet, so let's not worry about it. But... like, based on those vibes, I think that might be one of the better, like, 4-star only free-to-play teams just in existence. Of course, Diona C6 is important, so us picking that up was really good. Let's send another temple. No! Syndrome doesn't want me. Let's stop, actually. Because I do want to be able to get cons for Alosha on the next banner, so... Or do we just send it until we get the 50-50? I don't know. I'm feeling kind of crazy right now. Because, what kind of sucks is... Right now, my Arlecchino is using Sucrose, so I wouldn't really be able to use Sucrose for
What could the
Sandrone.
children be up to?
And also, to be honest...
Let them do as they please.
I'm not sure if Sandrone is all that fun to play, if I'm being so for real. Because I didn't really like Nuvolette's playstyle, and then Sandrone is, like, really similar to Nuvolette, so yeah, maybe not. What pity would we be at right now? 20 plus, like, 7? So we're at, like, 27 pity, I think. I'll have to check after the daily reset or whatever. Alrighty. That's enough of that, though. Very satisfied with how the lollipops went. That was Pog. Got C6 Diona, which was also good. And then now... Whew, okay. I am ready for the Sambina shipping. I'm so ready. I want to see them, like, hug and kiss on stream. On screen. That's what I want. Oh, Frida and Chiori. Ah, peak.
See? Told you they'd be here.
Nice.
Oh, and Chiori and Farina too!
Happy Fontanalia Film Festival.
Hydro Archon above! If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader! A very happy Fontanalia festival to you as well!
Xavier's like the
I'm guessing
only
you
good
came by
Fontaine.
to celebrate with us.
Fontaine NPC, I should say.
And how about two? Even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, making the film was still super fun. Since you're all here together like this, you must be planning on entering the competition, right?
Of course. A celebration of
Hold
the
up.
entertainment industry.
I'm getting an error.
No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and boosts brand recognition, so I wasn't going to miss out either.
A few new awards have been added this year, too. Best Director, Best Costume Design.
Oh, interesting.
And
Okay.
Best Camera Operation.
Ooh, sounds like we've got work to do. Come on, tell us. What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Oh, about that.
What's wrong,
Sorry.
Xavier? What's with that look? Oh, man. You weren't scammed by some shady investor again, were you?
I actually kind of want to review the dialogue. I got really distracted by my stream there. I got a warning message, but the warning message was just like, oh, stream at a higher bit rate. And it's like, I'm just going with the auto. I mean, I don't know. OBS dictated my stream bitrate by my internet, so I don't think my internet can handle anything higher, even though YouTube is asking me to go higher. I can check, like, what's the highest resolution that my stream is allowing people to stream it at, right? Let's check. Yeah, it says 720p 60 is what it defaults to. Yeah, that's fine. If I could stream in like 4K, I would, but I just don't think my internet can handle it. Maybe you can try like 1080p later. Okay. Camera operator. A few awards have been added this year too. Best director, best tossing, best camera operator, and that's us. Okay.
No.
We're all
Even
caught up.
I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again.
Aren't you though, Xavier?
Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh,
Is he
I
talking
wish
about
you could have
Sandra?
been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words.
Sounds like she made quite the
You had to
impression.
be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself, turned into the perfect shot.
Guess you found your lead actress then?
Are we gonna ask Sandrone to
No,
lead
quite
in the
the
movie?
opposite.
That's,
My script is entirely unworthy of her.
it can't be
I
that
fear
bad.
it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning
he's
to her
talking about
own
Columbina.
homeland not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better.
Oh, no wonder she looked sad.
Aw, Columbina.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script? But is there even enough time? Isn't the prep work super complicated? We might not finish. Think
about the difficulties we faced with the two musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then, too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
I believe in
Guess
Xavier.
so, but
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support Xavier's decision.
I'm a writer myself, so I have done like rush jobs like that before, where I've like pumped out 10K words in like 2 days. So I believe in
I
it.
won't really need to start on the
I've
costumes
done that
until the
before,
cast
and
is
I believe.
finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Oh, fair mademoiselles. How can I ever thank you?
Finishing the script would be a start.
You know, compared to a commercial popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a more artistic film. One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
Mm-hmm. I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
What's crazy is I can really hear Ramiel's voice and like Farina's voice now. That's kind of interesting. For anyone that doesn't know, there's a character in Zenless Zone Zero called Ramiel, and she shares an English voice actress with Farina. And like I can hear it. Wow.
Leave it to Director Farina to have a vision. Honestly, though, the artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring. Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this lead actress, Paimon's gotta know who it is!
Oh, adorable.
Columbina! What are you doing here? Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Of course! Wait a second. Does this mean Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite?
Xavier's reaction seems a lot more reasonable now. Quite a few things are starting to make sense.
Yeah.
Aw.
Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yeah, I wonder if anyone came with her.
Yes.
Oh,
I mentioned how I
It's
wanted to
not.
visit other nations once things settled down in Notcry, remember?
I half expected
So I went
Llama
the
to come with her
curatorium
as like
to
a
ask Never for
chaperone.
advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit. I spoke to Llama before I left too.
Yeah.
And she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just, I received quite different travel advice from the two
They
of
would
them.
have two conflicting
Oh?
opinions.
How so? Well, Llama told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
And Nefer told her to not get killed or kill anyone.
What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be.
Nefer's
Why
advice
not
is gonna be
Nefer?
practical, very practical. It's funny.
She
Don't get
said-
scammed.
Don't trust anyone and don't talk to strangers.
Classic Nefer.
That sounds like her.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes. So I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them. That kinda makes sense, but also not.
Definitely feels like
Hey,
Nefer
Chiori.
wouldn't approve.
Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontanalia Festival, you two.
Chevy.
Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, Big Shot?
I love Chiori's personality.
Haha, very funny.
Aw, cute.
All
Oh,
settled
that
then?
reminded her of Sandrone's interactions.
Yep,
Aww.
The Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the
Ooh,
festival,
Rice is
inmates
here.
with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Right.
Risley! It's been a while! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
I never really thought about it before, but does that kind of thing happen in real life? I know that, like, inmates get taken out of prison to, like, clean up trash and stuff, but, like, for leisure or anything for good behavior?
Does that mean Veronique and
wonder
her
if that
brother will be at the
happens.
festival?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think.
Yeah.
This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines.
Right! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina, a friend we met in Notcry.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Yeah,
What? What is happening?
And not the good kind, I take it.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Not Cry.
Oh, man,
Then
it's
what
so
was the
awkward.
punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind. I just wanted to become friends as
She
fast as
copied
possible.
Chevy. No.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
She doesn't get out much.
Good thing we said something.
She
You weren't
literally
seriously
lives in a
gonna go
cave.
around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you? No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with. That's not... what Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone. If you say so.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
If you want to be.
Of course.
Aw.
Any friend of the Traveler is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oof.
Wait, Risley power scaling moment? Hold up, he took a punch from the Trilunar Goddess. Hold up. Is Risley like the most powerful being in Teyvat? He can tank a hit from the Trilunar Goddess, huh?
When
And
it
the
comes to
Traveler?
friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Shivers?
That was the plan. But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Chiori's really turning up the flirting with her last couple lines with Chevy. That's funny.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked?
I'm really feeling the riz from Chiori right
The
now.
festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been taken.
You know, I might know a place. Good views, good atmosphere, and no production team has snatched it up.
That sounds perfect! Where is it?
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
Go ahead, you can trust these people.
Yeah! Everyone here is our friend! So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip. Okay.
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Okay then. Lead the way, Risley! Paimon's not built for suspense. Let's get this show on the road!
Who said anything about roads?
Huh?
I wonder, we'll probably get access to like the event screen soon, but I kind of wonder, can I check? Okay, we can't check. I wonder how many acts are available today, because I do want to play through as many as possible. I want to get to the Sandrone reunion. Come on.
To the surface?
Oh, yeah, this is his
It'd make
arc.
quite the grand backdrop for a film. don't you think?
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Millipede.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running.
Oh, Paimon kind of thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I wish it were that simple. The truth is, the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides,
Xavier
the
have the
inmates are
money
the
for
ones who
that?
keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
You've really thought this through. What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Ah, I've got it! Good messieurs and mesdemoiselles, I've got it!
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
Huh? Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up.
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My
Who would
guess
this
is
have
she's
been?
planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people. But an aquarium sounds cool, too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date.
The winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
I feel like he's talking about Sandrone, but I don't see why
A film is
Sandrone
sure
would
to
rent
drum
his
up some
shit.
good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
Best of luck.
Negotiate with the captain. Might be just some faceless NPC. I mean, I don't know.
Wow! The winglet seems even bigger up close.
I can't believe we're actually
Why,
seeing the
these
inside of the ship
suspicious.
now after so many years. This
Wonder
ship has,
who
like,
rented it out.
existed in lore for so long.
Hello? Anyone there?
I could also imagine Navia renting
Perhaps
it
the
out.
captain had
for
business
some
to
kind of
attend to
attraction.
elsewhere.
Why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here? Without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Seriously? Right now?
Sit Lolly rented it out. What?
What is it gonna take to get some decent
Sleep around here. Is a nap too much to ask for? Ugh.
Oh, and she's drunk too, already.
Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
Oh, she's adorable.
See Lolly?
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on. This is just great! How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes?
Wow, they're really going all out with the extra animations now that the PS4 version has been
The wash!
discontinued.
I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening! Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
It's Jover.
Think we might have caught her at a bad time?
She's just
See Lolly?
going out in her pajamas, and she looks adorable,
Don't
so it's fine.
wanna hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal,
What's wrong with it? It looks cute. Please tell me the thought reading is still on. It's still turned on.
You
It is.
think so?
Yes.
No, wait. I told you not to say anything.
He did it. He thought it.
Wait, then what was... Oh, his thoughts. I heard his thoughts. How could I forget about that?
I
This
love
is so
Sid Lolly.
embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the traveler's hearing all this too?
Don't worry, I did hear a
You
thing.
clearly did.
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something?
I have such a stupid smile on my face because
You're
I
not
love her.
here alone, I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't want to, interrupt.
Xavier knew that flirting was going on. He knew.
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
Mhm.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Seed Lolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Not to mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay? I'm not that old.
Then why you dress like... how did you end up staying aboard the Wingolette?
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere. Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epicles, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it.
Was she having
I
back
tried
issues?
to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked.
So she just rented out the whole shit.
Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
I wonder who rented
No,
it then.
I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Interesting. Then I wonder who
Wow.
rented it. Huh.
They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
Oh wait.
What?
It
You don't think I'm cut out for it?
it was Sandrone who rented the boat because I remember in her trailer, Sit Lolly had a line in there like, "Oh, I'm looking for Miss Guillotin."
All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kinda shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks. Not a marine animal in sight.
Yeah, it was
Did your
Sandrone.
boss mention anything
Interesting.
about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Is she here?
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she? We should know what we're heading into.
She's nice enough, I suppose.
Nice enough to describe Sandrone
Pretty
is
reasonable, too.
crazy.
Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped.
Maybe she's mellowed
Back at the
out
Masters
a
of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
Yeah,
sounds
maybe
like a
after
great
Polonia
boss.
died, I imagine she might be a little bit
She
more mellow
did
right now.
tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... Ugh, whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me.
You look great, Sitlolly.
Uh,
Have some confidence.
Miss Guillotin? These visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
Guillotine. Didn't call her Sandrone. And Sandrone's here! Oh my
I
gosh.
thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just
Oh,
tell
now
them the
she's
aquarium
pissed.
is still.
Ooh. Gosh it.
Sandrone? You're here!
Huh? You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
I'm glad that traveler got a line. Her eyes are so interesting now. She did not
Miss
have
Sitlolly,
interesting eyes before,
Why don't you
did she?
escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
I wonder if Sitlolly, shoot us a mental message. Please. Ah. I was hoping for a last
Sandrone?
one.
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
No, not
Are
really.
you okay? During the battle, your core... It was...
Does she have her stellar
Destroyed
linchpin
by
already?
that bastard Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be.
Yeah. Where's the stellar
What a
linchpin?
relief!
Oh, she has it already.
Why didn't you
Okay.
tell us sooner?
It's right
We're glad
there.
to see your friends.
Huh.
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say thank you
you.
for saving me.
Yeah.
Huh? Ugh, don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
Oh, she heard about what happened
That
in
doesn't
Sumeru.
matter. You're still a hero.
All
Aw.
right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
Yeah.
You got that right. You're amazing.
I am wondering if her stellar
did you go from
linchpin.
a-
Yeah.
You know, from a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this? Well, my mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but yeah. Where do I even start?
Oh, we are actually gonna get a flashback. Okay, cool. I wonder if she just got like auto-uploaded to a backup body or something.
Curse it all! Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait,
Yeah, that would be a
Fontania
concern.
Decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. Dottore, you bastard. Polonia?
Yeah. Okay, so this is after Arlecchino delivered her body to Fontaine.
Polonia, wake up! Activate!
Yeah, Poloni was fucked.
You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if...
He'd still be blown out, right?
You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 Moon Sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority?
Just the one.
1.
Yeah.
It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back.
Yeah, because she, like, died before
But
Columbina even came back.
how did I survive?
I wonder if it was just
The
the stellar
self-diagnostics
linchpins.
showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good.
The stellar linchpin.
What triggered the reboot? Huh? A built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot? The final gift. Alen! Were you the one who gave me the second chance?
Stellar linchpin's on the table.
Why now? What activated it? What is that?
I wonder... I wonder who gave the stellar linchpin.
A vision? Wait, no. It's... a stellar linchpin?
Yeah. Well, did Elaine have that? Like how,
A stellar linchpin? What's that?
maybe I should just wait, but I'm thinking of how, like, Inefa's moon wheel was a masterless moon wheel before she activated
You
it,
can
right?
think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well... that's still unknown.
Yeah.
But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
What's crazy about this line is, like, for the longest time, I've personally had the theory that all visions are from the third descender, rather than from Celestia. I think that visions coming from Celestia themselves is, like, misinformation. That, like, characters in universe think, but it's not actually the truth. The theory I've had for a while is that the third descender, through whatever remains of them in the Gnosis, steals power from the Divine Thrones to put into visions, right? In an effort to create more gods, right? That's been my theory for a long time. So this is, like, an
The
interesting
third descender?
contradiction to my
To
theory.
create the Gnosis, but
Yeah.
this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin. You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to.
Right, she's like,
Yes.
that's supposed to be
The
confident.
Heavenly Principles used the remains of the third descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system.
Right.
Visions result from that same system. So extrapolating
So
from
I'm
there,
right.
it's clear that
What?
the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender.
Then what's
Still
the
following?
difference? Wait, so I was, like, kinda right? Maybe not quite?
For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that. It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
Interesting. To go back to my theory, I wonder if, like, I'm right in that visions are the third descender stealing power from the divine thrones, but stellar linchpins are the third descender's power himself. I wonder if that's the case, where, like, stellar linchpins are the third descender's personal power, rather than stolen power from the divine thrones. Because we know for a fact that visions, I forget where it's stated, but visions hold a fraction of the divine throne's power. Like, it's directly related. And that's why people think that visions come from Celestia themselves, right? But I have thought for the longest time that visions are not something that Celestia directly approves of. And I'm extrapolating that based on the Raiden Shogun's actions with the Vision Hunt Decree, the Statue of the Omnipresent God, how Raiden isn't allowed to talk about the origins of visions and why Electrovision stopped being given out during the Vision Hunt Decree. I think it'll be... We still don't really know why Raiden started the Vision Hunt Decree. We still don't really know. Like, she's given, like, vague bullshit about, like, people's ambitions and, like, progress, but I think more specifically, Raiden found out, I think she found out from the Tsaritsa, which explains why the Fatui was allowed to operate so long. I think that there was some, like, backroom deal for... I've written this into a fanfiction already, actually, but... So, like, if this sounds similar to a fanfiction you read, I might be the author. It's a Kazuha-centric fanfiction that I'm writing. But I think the idea is that the Tsaritsa told the Raiden Shogun, as a part of whatever diplomatic deal they had, the truth behind visions, which is that the third descender steals power from the divine throne and gives it to individuals. All allogens, all vision wielders, have the potential to attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We do not know what happened to the last Genshin that became a god and ascended to Celestia. I think that ascending to Celestia, as Venti put it, is actually, like, challenging Celestia, right? And it's just misinformation because Venti is Gigasus, right? So... Vision wielders have the potential to shatter their visions and attain godhood, and that is the intention of the third descender, so that these allogens attain godhood and challenge Celestia. And Raiden didn't want that to happen because of how the sinners ended up indirectly destroying Conria, and Raiden doesn't want that same tragedy to befall Inazuma, and she thinks that especially people like Kazuha, who are definitely on that short list of allogens who have the potential to shatter their visions and attain godhood. Like, she doesn't want people like that to attain godhood, like how the sinners attained transcendent element, abyssal power, right? And invite the wrath of Celestia so that Celestial Nail gets brought down and blah, 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 right? I think that that was the purpose of the Vision Hunt Decree and the purpose of the Statue of the Omnipresent God, is so that Raiden doesn't want Inazuma to become a second Conria. So she's trying to appease Renova, appease Celestia by taking away these visions that were given out by the third descender against their permission, right? I might, like, edit a short out of this. So let me, like, maybe I'll make a short out of this, yeah. I think... Okay. So the idea of stellar linchpins, I'm thinking, is that the stellar linchpins are the third descender's personal power, in contrast to visions, which are fractions of the power in the divine thrones. And I think that the third descender, whatever will remains in the gnosis of the third descender, he is stealing power from the divine thrones and putting them into visions in hopes that allogens, like Kazuha, will shatter their visions and attain godhood. And Venti says that allogens who do this will ascend to Celestia. I think what's really going on is that these allogens that shatter their visions are going to challenge Celestia and challenge Celestia's authority as they attain godhood. And the reason why I think this is because that is what makes the Raiden Shogun's Vision Hunt decree make the most sense in my mind. Where Raiden saw what happened to Conria and her sister died there, right? Saw that the sinners attaining a type of godhood was the cause of this, and she learned from the Tsaritsa as part of that initial Fatui diplomatic immunity deal. Learned from the Tsaritsa that visions actually are not from Celestia, that they come from the third descender and are a part of the third descender's plan for revenge against Celestia. So Raiden creates the statue of Renova and takes visions from people in order to appease Renova and Celestia, because Renova is the one that cursed all the Conrians, right? This is what makes sense to me the most, especially considering Raiden's line about visions and how Electrovision stopped being given out for a while. I think that this will be the twist, that visions are not given out with Celestia's approval. They are meant to be given to people like Kazuha with the will to challenge the gods, to eventually challenge Celestia. And I think that's the endgame we're going to go into post Snezhnaya and 7.x. I think that's the endgame we're going to go into. We are going to get into what I've coined the 13 Flame Tracers plotline. We are going to get Varka, Kazuha, Albedo, Chlorand, Arlecchino, Shenhe, Wanderer, Sitlali, actually, unironically. I'm like not even kidding. Sitlali, Yaimiko, probably Sino, Tartaglia, and I'm coping with this one, Bennett. All 13 of those. Is that 13? Did I forget anyone? I don't think I'm forgetting anyone. Oh, Shao, probably. I think that we'll get a plot line of certain allogens we've already met in the game attaining godhood to challenge Celestia. I think that's what endgame we're going to go towards. That's my prediction for the entire plot of Genshin Impact. Alright, let's go.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean...
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Elen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered.
Oh, okay.
The damage to my core was too severe.
Okay, so I think that confirms that Elaine had the Stellar Linchpin already. I think that this is a case very similar to Inefa, where Inefa's Moonwheel was a masterless Moonwheel before she awakened it. So I wonder if this Stellar Linchpin was a lens. And he had it awakened, right? But then he died and it would become a masterless Stellar Linchpin, right? And then Sandrone would awaken it again, like how Kazuha was able to awaken his friend's masterless vision. Because, like, to remind, how do masterless visions work? masterless visions can be awakened when a new person comes in contact with it that has a very similar will or ambition or wish to the original wielder. So when Kazuo awakened his friend's masterless vision, it was because he had the will to challenge the Raiden Shogun, which was always his friend's Tomo's dream, right? So I wonder what wish Alen and Sandrone were sharing. Maybe it's the wish of, like, creating life or something, or I don't know. And maybe Sandrone wants to have Columbina's babies, and that's what it was. So Elaine got, like, I can't keep a straight face, I'm sorry. But, yeah, maybe it's something like that, I don't know.
But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
Okay, so I think what I just said was completely wrong. So rather than it being a master the stellar linchpin, the stellar linchpin manifested, and Elaine's backup plan used the energy from the stellar linchpin to enact the backup plan? Something like that?
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yeah, Giga dead.
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is beyond repair.
I know a lot of people are complaining about this, and I was kind of bummed too, but I like that there is consequences to this. Like, Polonia died, bruh. Like, he's dead.
We're so sorry to hear that. But you also mentioned something about a final gift?
Yeah, let's check
Yes.
what this is.
Alen often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive.
Right.
I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over.
You never knew about it? I think that she suspected or something because of her journal, right?
No, never.
She definitely suspected,
Alen
though.
once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact.
He did
After Alen
essentially
died,
create a person.
I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Alen, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again.
But she's capable of feeling
I attempted
emotions,
to
which is
imitate it
kinda
when I
crazy.
created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
Interesting. Okay.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
No, she's nothing compared to what Alen was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top.
Interesting. I wonder what the source of energy for her core is. Because I think I wonder if it's outerworldly because of the stellar linchpin, if that... Because she mentioned that stellar linchpins have some kind of power that's from beyond Teyvat, but they don't really, like, know what it is. I wonder if it's, like, related.
If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Oh, she's so smug about it.
But all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alen and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose.
Oh, I wonder if it sank underwater.
The second chance wasn't the only part
Interesting.
of the gift. According to the message, Alen left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm
Interesting.
hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place.
Yeah, because what's kind of interesting is, like, why wouldn't she just get a regular vision, right? I feel like Sandrone is asking, like, some important questions, which is really nice. Because, like, well, like, even if her ambition was strong enough to manifest a vision, why not a vision? Why Stellar Linchpin specifically? And I think that answer might be in her core. I feel like that's a good question to ask.
What does that have to do with fishing?
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries?
I didn't forget Sandrone.
I
Don't
can't
judge
just
me.
go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater.
That was Paimon being like two-head.
Oh, right.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt.
Why not apply for authorization then?
Screw that.
And
Oh
face
my
the
gosh.
endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy.
Based.
No
Ah,
thanks.
giga-based. Holy.
Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache.
Yeah.
A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required, and under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch.
So you're exploiting a legal loophole?
Based. Giga-based.
Am
Holy.
That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that? Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk.
Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste? He went to all the trouble of getting a business license and rented out this giant ship. Just for show?
It's not like money's an
If
issue.
you want to run
yeah.
an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alain wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
Do we need a reason? It's called being the traveler, yo. Oh, so Lolly's getting giga jealous. Her thoughts are probably so loud right now. Oh my gosh, I love her.
Seriously, they've been in there forever.
I love her.
The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least. They're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm the one who gets to kick people out. I just
I
want to
love
know what
her.
they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell?
I love her.
No, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastley, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Oh, here they are.
We could probably hear
Were
that
you
whole
back there
thing.
arguing or something? What took you so long?
Arguing, yeah, sure. It's kind of
The
complicated.
two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Don't worry, she's already taken by Columbina, okay?
Oh, yep. But don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sanjurne agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has to be when she's not here.
When she's not here?
That's right.
Yeah, she doesn't want to see Columbina yet, I guess.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone.
Why not?
Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable.
She's talking about her romantic feelings for Columbina.
I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions. Then I can see the people that need seeing.
She's probably like,
Just let Sandrone know when
She
you plan to
probably
film
is-
Xavier, and she'll, steer clear.
she probably is talking
I
about
do
her
hope I'm not
feelings
causing
for
Miss Guillotin
Columbina.
too much trouble.
No, she just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and see Lale?
Huh?
Yeah. She wants to talk to you. Oh, she might be mad.
You mean Miss Gyotan?
Oh no.
What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas.
No, it's about letting the traveler in there, right?
What? The 7th of the Fatui Harbingers?
Oh, Sitlali didn't even know. That's
Why
hilarious.
are you telling me all this?
I asked the traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance.
Right.
I can understand if you would rather not work for a harbinger.
I feel like
Regardless,
Sitlali
the
doesn't
room
give
on
a
the ship
shit.
is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually nice? It's not a problem.
I feel like they
The
would
captain
actually
also
get
worked for the
along,
Fatui,
jealousy
and
notwithstanding.
He helped Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly back-breaking work.
I appreciate that perspective, great shaman.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That title makes me sound
Oh,
so
they're friends.
old.
I do feel like they're
Well,
similar
Seat
souls.
Lolly. The traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon.
Together.
I'll leave the ship
Oh,
in your
no.
care while we're gone.
Together? How often?
Not too
I love
often.
her.
We're heading out in a bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but he was concerned about my physical well-being, so he offered to come with.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
I love her. Oh my gosh. I love how, like, obvious they are about it. I feel like with other, like, what people call implied romances, namely, like, Ayaka and Nilu, that kind of thing, like, I feel like those ones are so, like, surface level for the... to appeal to, like, the self-insert simps, right? But when it comes to Zalali, like, it's so... Not only is it so obvious what they're going for, like there is no question or implications or whatever. Sitlali is into the Traveler, whether you play as Lumine or Aether, Sitlali's into the Traveler, and the Traveler is into Sitlali, and I love how obvious it is. I actually love... And another thing too is, with Sitlali being, like, more than 200 years old, there's not that, like, weird, awkward age difference thing that's with a lot of the other Traveler ships. So, like, I genuinely really like Sitlali and the Traveler as a ship. No weird age difference stuff. There is, like... They're both, like, kindred souls. I love that conversation in her story quest about, like, remembering people despite them dying too soon and forgetting you. Like, I loved that conversation where Sitlali and Traveler are very similar people in that respects, where the Traveler traveled between different planets a lot and probably made a lot of friends, and those friends are either died or he just never saw them again.
The drinks keep flowing.
Right? And Sitlali has a similar thing where even though she's not a traveler, she's very much the opposite, where she stayed inside. It was for the similar reasons of people dying and forgetting her, right? Let's talk to Sitlali. Hey.
Just be quick about the whole thing, okay?
Oh my gosh, I love her. Hey, Xavier.
Miss Gyotan is so generous. We talked it over, and she agreed to let our crew come over and do some test shots while you two are out.
Aww. I kind of want to go to bed soon, honestly. Maybe in like another 20 minutes-ish. Just keep it as like a 2-hour stream. Generally, I do want to stream for like 6 hours-ish, but... Yeah. But, like... I normally want to stream like during the day rather than at night like this. Keep a good sleep schedule and all that.
All right. Our first stop is the Barrel region. After Alain left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion somewhere around there.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, she probably remembers like where it was, but in terms of where it is, it was like 500
Place
years
has
ago.
changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
Do we just like capture? Oh, that was easy. Okay. Oh, Sandra. Yeah, I like Sandrone's character a lot, so I am pretty tempted to pull for her. Especially with how well the Sitlolly pulls went. Like, holy crap, I spent a lot less wishes than I thought I was going to. Holy. We spent even less than what I was figuring winning two 50/50s, because we got the earlies and only spent like a total of 110 pools. I was expecting to spend 150.
Poisson isn't too far from here, right?
Poisson?
It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water. All right. I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now.
That was quick.
That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help.
No problem. You doing okay though, Sandrone? Seeing your home look nothing like you remember, that can't be easy.
I'm fine. Times change. People change. That's the one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long time ago. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship. I'll follow in a bit.
Yeah, she'll have to be
Right.
sneaky.
Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
I'm sure.
Sure you don't
I want to take another look around on my own.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters. But I doubt there's been a drastic change.
She seems so smug
point
and
is,
confident, but I'm not
you
sure
two
she's
can
right.
head back. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
What did you leave for me, Alain? Did you know I would come back? Or did you make it so I would have to?
I do wonder if we're allowed to do Act 2 already or not. Oh my gosh, Sitlolly's pillows as fish? That's hilarious. Complete the quest to proceed with. Right. Marvelous abilities. Oh. Yeah, not that yet unlocked. Oh, is this gonna be a management sim? Holy, that's a lot of fish. Okay, I wonder... Film. Oh, it's just complete prerequisite quest. Oh, this is acting as Sandrone's story quest, so we can just do the whole thing. Do I wait until tomorrow? I am feeling kind of tired. I don't like the idea of staying up too late. Yeah, and then aquarium stuff, and we can just complete the story quest tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think anyone's watching right now. That's something nice about not having any viewers, is that I can just quit streaming whenever I want. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll see like what's up. I think I need to change my settings so that my stream like shows up in YouTube Shorts and stuff.
Another test subject. Suffocate.
Stand clear! Show no mercy!
Sorry, I see enemies and I got killed. Oh my gosh, we got so lucky. Holy crap, with getting Sitlali C2. What's nice about this is that Sitlali C2 is pretty much Sucrose's whole kit in just a C2. And my Sucrose is really good, but I think that she's actually the most replaceable character in this team, because, like, Bennett is just providing so many stats, and he's providing an attack buff, which is, like, unique to him, right? Like, Sitlali's given TDDS, but the, like, lion's share of attack buffing is Bennett. Sucrose is giving EM and Reshred, which Sitlali was already providing, right? Well, Sitlali wasn't giving EM before, but with C2, she's giving it now, right? I am thinking Sucrose gets replaced eventually. Do we just send another 10-pull on this? Do we try for Sandrone? I love her so much. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll sleep on it and think about it. I do really, really like Sandrone, though. It's tough. Part of me does want to, like, test the 50-50. But part of me also wants to be, like, a little bit meta-pilled and, like... Sandrone is a cryo DPS, right? And I already have Skirk. And I have Skirk at C2. My Skirk is C2 R1. Her build is kind of dog shit. It's a work in progress. But I mean, Skirk is already C2, and I love Skirk, right? I love Skirk. She's great. So I don't know. Sandrone would be, like, overlap, right? And I really don't want to pull for Yaimiko. I mean, I wouldn't really have to, because I can just use Sucrose in that last slot, but... I don't know. My Arlecchino's using Sucrose right now, and maybe she won't in the future, but...
Absorption test!
Oh yeah, I do want to show off my Arlecchino build, just because I love showing it off. 100% crit rate, 211 crit damage. Oh yeah, that's Sucrose's EM buff. 114 EM from stats on 6. C1, actually. I'm planning on getting C2 once there's a second cryo unit to take Sucrose's place, because C2 increases Arlecchino's cryo application, and you can account for it by just, like, doing the normal attacks a little bit slower and stuff. You do a pause after absorbing the mark, but it's kind of annoying. Because waiting and not doing anything is really bad for DPS. So even though Arlecchino C2 is a DPS gain, it's not as much of a gain as you might think. Just by seeing the 900% motion value, because really, you're getting a couple less normal attacks, you're waiting around doing nothing for a few seconds, and you are melting it. So it's, like, good, don't get me wrong, but it has more potential than how good it is right now. It has potential. Potential in the future. If we get a second cryo unit that's actually, like, good in this slot, like an attack buffer or something. Or what I would love to see is a Death Shredder. That'd be sick. And then Arlecchino C3 is actually pretty good, so I think, like, next Arlecchino rerun, C2 and C3. We're going for it, right? And it would be Cinema. Yeah, triple crown and all that. Perfect. Bennett has a crown on his burst. Sucrose is unleveled talents because she doesn't really need talents. Sitlali's adorable in her new skin. I love her. And C2. Perfect. She's amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy we got lucky. Oh my gosh. I didn't completely destroy my savings before Shneznaya. Because here's the thing, 74 pools, like, that's enough to go to, we're gonna go to Pity already. And we have a whole area to explore with the new... Do we have to complete this quest in order to do that? I actually don't know how to access the new area. Go? Oh, it's just off the coast here we go. Oh, okay. Statue of the Seven, wow. Interesting. Okay. I am looking forward to using the 346 lunar sigils I have. Oh my gosh, sanctifying elixir. Do we craft a flower for Skirk right now? I say we go for it. I'm kind of, yeah, let's do it. Okay. Ah, disgusting. ER? I'm grossed out. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. ER and it's a 3-liner. Unless it doesn't miss a single roll into crit, it just won't be better than this, right? Oh my gosh. Attack percent. Ah! That's disgusting. Disgusting. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna fucking puke. Not streamer luck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's review the Skirk build though, so that, like, we get an idea. Goblet's pretty good. It's offset. Sands is pretty good. It went all into crit, but it started as a 3-liner, so, and the rolls are kind of mid, so not peak potential, but it's serviceable, right? Feather's really good. Attack percent, crit rate, crit damage. It started as a 4-liner. Absolute cinema. Flower, it has attack percent, but it started as a 3-liner and missed a roll into EM, which is kind of cringe. So very replaceable, right? And then Circlet. This Circlet, I think I'll re-roll it to get better rolls, because 2 rolls into flat attack is not ideal. And I would like more crit rates, so I think I'll re-roll this. Star as a 4-liner, crit rate and attack percent's all you want on Skirk, so that's fine. This Circlet has more crit rate, but it doesn't have any attack percent, so it's actually kind of worse. But my crit ratio is so bad. I really need more crit rate. I'm kind of tempted to reroll my Goblet too, because the crit rate rolls are so low. But yeah. Skirk build, definitely flower, and re-rolling Circlet and getting a brand new flower is in the cards for Skirk. My Arlecchino is absolutely perfect. Like, they're like, I'm not. Getting an improvement on my Arlecchino is like next to impossible. My feather here could be better just because the crit rate rolls are kind of like on the low side, and the elemental mastery roll is kind of low. But I already have 100% crit rate, so it's just kind of hard to justify doing anything else. Flower, absolute cinema. Loads of crit rate, attack percent, elemental mastery, crit damage. Circlet, crit rate, and EM. I wish you had attack percent instead of like ER, but it's fine. You know, it's not going to be absolutely perfect. Goblet, crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, absolute cinema. This did start as a 3-liner though, so like, but the rolls are like really high. Like 28.8 crit damage is like really high for like crit damage rolls, and then above 7% crit rate, that's really good for like the value of the individual rolls being really, really high. More than 40 CV, so we're chilling. Sands, 18.3% crit rate, cinema. However, if we do get a second cryo unit, we're going to start looking at Cryo Resonance Uptime, which is an extra 15% crit rate just for free, which means I would be overcapping on crit rate. So what I'm thinking is we re-roll Chlorine Sands for crit damage and EM, and ideally we would just switch these two around, right? We re-roll Chlorine Sands for high crit damage, high EM, low crit rate, so that we can take advantage of Cryo Resonance if we do get a second Cryo character. So that's the plan. And Arlecchino's looking good. 265 DPS. I want to check one more time before ending the stream. Just like, really just feel the aura of this being the best team on my account right now. Because my 3 best teams right now are... I do have Zabai Premium. We can just, like, test all my teams, right? So let's look at Zabai Premium. I do have C6 Itlua, and it's kind of awesome. C6 Itlua is, like, really awesome for this team. And my Zabai build's, like, pretty good, too. So we can look at the stats. Zabai build, 60 crit rate, exactly. Cinema, 300 crit damage. And I have her on a spare Lo-Fi I lost to 50-50 to a long time ago. When I was getting Chlorine's weapon on release, I got this Lo-Fi. And it's actually a really good weapon on Zabai. Like, on paper, it's about as good as Harbinger of Dawn, but Harbinger of Dawn gives so much crit rate, it's really hard to, like, get a balanced ratio on Harbinger of Dawn, and also, you need to be at that 90% HP to have the full effect of Harbinger of Dawn, so I really like having Lo-Fi. And I think it actually looks really good on her, just because of her swishing animations. The saber design's nice. Linnea's on Slingshot, 88% crit rate, 173% crit damage. A new craftable was recently revealed, and I'm kind of on the fence about switching her over from Slingshot to the new craftable. If you don't know, the beta for 7.0 just got some data mine reveals. It's not fully out yet. But there's a new craftable bow that is defense percent, and it gives EM on the effect. Kind of good, because defense percent gives Linnea more, it scales her EM buff, so she ends up giving more EM to Zabai, which is cool. Depending on how it looks, I think I'll switch to it, because I actually really like the visual look of Slingshot on Linnea. Because she's, like, a part of the Adventurers Guild, and it looks like a very regular bow. Right? It looks like something a regular adventurer would use. Adorable. Columbina, I have her on the Battle Pass. I have her on the Battle Pass weapon with, like, no ER. You use Columbina's burst, like, every other rotation. And, like, Columbina just does a lot of damage on the... Specifically on the Battle Pass weapon. Columbina's damage goes sky high, because that Battle Pass weapon at, like, R5 gives as much stats as you get from, like, a full set of artifacts. So Columbina's essentially running 6 artifacts instead of... she's essentially running 10 artifacts instead of 5, right? Just because of the sheer amount of stats that the weapon Sacrificial Jade from the Battle Pass gives her. So it becomes worth it to sacrifice her ER and sacrifice using burst every rotation to just allow her to pump out a shitload of damage, right? And then Itlua, I have him on... He has like 1,000 EM. I have him on Kitane Crosspear. It's a craftable from Inazuma. So let's just start and look at it.
Converge.
Light compels you. Target acquired.
Divine light, shield them. Light to dust. Light to dust.
Go, Lumi!
Begone, shadow of darkness. Press here.
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Be cleansed.
We're looking It'll go above 200 by the end of this rotation.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Come stay hot! Surge. A new moon rises.
Light compels you.
Without further ado. Light the dust. Divine light, shield them.
Go, Lumi! Wayne.
Behold the dawn.
Yeah, we're getting above 200.
Light the dust.
My combos and rotation time isn't, like, perfect, but... Oh, I cut the Lumi out of a hit. See, like, my gameplay isn't perfect, right? Yeah, I could do some stuff, like, faster.
Three moons converge.
Behold the dawn. Target acquired.
Without further ado.
Really? You want to, like, use her burst in the middle?
Light the dust.
Show 'em, Lumi! Surge.
Begone, shadow of darkness. Christian.
Yeah. My rotation timings and all that just, like, aren't perfect on Zabai. I need to, like, practice a little bit more, but Zabai's pretty brain dead, and you can, like, get pretty good results just, like, as is.
Behold the dawn. Target acquired.
A new moon rises.
Without further ado. Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Light the dust.
Yeah, we're like, at 200k-ish.
Surge.
Begone, shadow of darkness. You're in my...
Part of the idea when playing Zabai is you want to time your rotations in such a way where Linnea and Columbina are on field for one of their lunar crystallized hits so that they get an equal quill and so that they also benefit from Linnea's EM buff for at least one of their hits, right?
Light the dust.
Surge.
But like, it doesn't always work out like that, right?
Light compels you. You're in my sight.
Divine light, shield them. Light the dust.
See, is Linnea gonna do it? Yeah.
Show 'em, Lumi! Three moons
Yeah, so
converge.
you also want to do that where like you get 2 lunar crystallized hits in a row. The thing is though, is that when playing in like an actual battle and like Stygian Onslaught and stuff, like you really aren't gonna get perfect timings like that, so doing that for like inflated DPS dummy numbers just like it doesn't.
Divine light, shield them.
Zabai is so brain dead as is.
As you like.
Let's resummon Lumi with the
Midnight
bird.
for all.
Behold the dawn.
Be cleansed.
We can get above 200, right?
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Light the dust.
Come stay high!
Yeah. You generally, like, stop the timer when you're at the end of your rotation so you get the most accurate number. But this team's around at, like, 200k. I am thinking of vertically investing in this team, though. Because, like, I don't have Zabai Sig. I don't have Linnea Sig. Columbina doesn't really need her Sig when she's on Sac Jade, but, like, what I'm hoping for is, like, a double banner of, like, what they did for Llama and Nefer last time they ran. putting them on the same half so I can, like, go for Linnea's weapon, and then if I lose the 50-50 to Zabai's weapon, Cinema, right? But... And then maybe I can get cons on Zabai or something, right? Oh, come on. Right, so... I am thinking vertical investment on Zabai would be good. On Zabai's team, I think it would be worth it, because she has pretty good vertical. The next team I'm going to abandon is the Skirk team, definitely, because honestly, I just haven't been seeing the returns I would like. So my Skirk is my highest invested carry, right? She is C2R1, which is higher than Arlecchino. Arlecchino's C1R1 right now, right? And granted, Skirk's build is the weakest out of the three, but, like, I mean, I hope I'll see some gains, but let me just show you what kind of DPS we're looking at. It is not... For C2R1, and Shenhe has her R1 too. She's C1R1. Farina is C0, and she's on Fadge, as usual. And Escoffier is C0 too, so maybe I could get, like, Escoffier cons or whatever. But if I'm being so for real, I like Escoffier's character, but I don't love her enough to, like, put in the cons and stuff. Maybe I could get cons on Farina, but, like, if I'm being so for real, I love Shenhe too much to replace her. So... if I'm being so for real, Farina might be getting replaced before Shenhe gets replaced, because I love Shenhe so much.
The pinnacle of excellence.
Here's the thing, though. I could use... Actually, you know what?
Mine to wield.
I'll, like, run a cow. Actually, Sandrone... I actually kind of want to run a calc, Sandrone using Shenhe, Sandrone and the new character. As we can see here, though, Skirk ain't really doing it. If I'm being so for real. Skirk is just... she's not as saucy as the other two, despite being C2R1. And granted, her build could be better. Her build could be a lot better. I get it, right? It's a build issue. She is not top 1% like Arlecchino and Zabai are, right? My Arlecchino and Zabai are top 1% builds, right? And she is doing some, like, good stuff. Like, when using the rotation tracker, I've seen, like, her rotations top out at, like, 230, like, total. Because the first rotation is a little scuffed, because you're just getting so much less fanfare from Farina, because you're all starting at max HP. And, like, this isn't, like, awful or bad or anything. I am just thinking... like, Skirk is just the next to get replaced. Just because I've already invested a lot, and investing more just doesn't sound fantastic. If I'm being so for real.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
I mean, we're almost at 200. It's around the same level as the Zabai team, right? But it's just the Zabai team is so much less invested than this team. That it just seems like a little bit disappointing, and maybe I should just go for the next shill, which is Sandrone, right? We're breaking 200, right? It's not like this is bad. This isn't bad.
Cryo Incarnate!
Yeah, but I'm definitely going to run a calc of Sandrone and the new character. Because the new character is a cryo sub DPS, right? So a team you could run is Sandrone, Shenhe, Eloisha, and Odette, right? Where your main sources of damage are the two cryo characters, which Shenhe is going to be buffing both of them with Red Shred and all that. But some of Shenhe's power is in damage percent buffs, which is pretty dogshit useless for Sandrone, right? So yeah, I don't know. Something else I'm thinking about is I feel like Shenhe's liable to get buffed because I do think the devs like her enough for that.
Mine to wield.
And if Shenhe gets buffed, she could be like actually insane for this team, right?
Goose on the loose. Obey. My will embodied. Do your masters fearless. Another star goes out.
But yeah, 200k is pretty good. I think I do want to see what I'll end up getting when my Skirk build is more perfected, where I get that really good flower and I reroll my circlets, that I get to around like, ideally I get around like 80 something crit rate instead of the 70 I currently have, because yeah, so 70 crit rate just isn't cutting it. Even with Cryo Resonance giving you an extra 15. Because something else too with Skirk, and it was really felt this last Stygian, because I used her against the Tulpa, you do not have Cryo Resonance against the Tulpa, and it sucks, right? Oh my gosh. Not having, oh my gosh, it's, not having Cryo Resonance makes my specific Skirk build, because the crit rate's so freaking dog shit, it makes it feel real bad. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's do Sucrose and Sitlali. Oh, Sitlali's
I shall handle this.
I love Sitlali. She's so good. Oh my gosh. Let's check it.
Everybody stand back. Stand clear. Fulfill our pact. Eat Laline. Eat Papa.
The 500k melts is crazy.
I'm going in. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath. Transfix. Teamwork is drip. Absorption test. Fulfill our pact. Eat Laline. Eat Papa.
Oh my god. 75k! Oh my gosh, 270k. That's a 70k DPS increase. Holy crap, I'm gonna check the percentage on that. Holy fuck. Because we were at just like 200k before. Jeez. 271 divided by 4 is what I was getting before, right? Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. A 32% team DPS increase? That's pretty good. God damn, bro. Jeez. That's good. Oh my gosh. I am impressed, Arlecchino and Sitlali, the dynamic duo.
Going in. Stand clear. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath. Overrule. Everybody stand! Animo test 60. Fulfill our pact! You two! Touch!
Oh, I think I know what's happening, actually. I think I figured it out. Because this is above my expectations, right? And I, like, do calcs. I know the math behind this game, so my expectations should be generally pretty accurate. Right? What is happening that I completely forgot to consider is Citlali's Quill's scale on her EM, and Sucrose's EM buff is team-wide. I completely forgot about that. Holy shit. Because Sucrose is... She's not giving the extra 50 EM. I think it's her A4 passive. She gives a 50 EM buff that's specifically going to Arlecchino because she's swirling Pyro. But she's also giving another buff that's just all type, right? To the whole team, that's 20% for EM. And right now she has 950 EM. So how much EM is going to Citlali? Let's do a quick calculator. Times 0.2. A 190 EM buff to Citlali, which is increasing the damage coming from Citlali's Quills. Wow, Sucrose is going to be hard to replace. Holy shit. She's going to be difficult to replace. And I wonder... Here's something I wonder, is Citlali's EM buff from her C2, that 250 EM buff, that's a flat EM buff. And the thing about flat EM buffs is that they usually actually affect percentage-based buffs that are, like, percentage based on stats, like Sucrose is giving from her 20% of her own EM buff and Wandering Evenstar. So I'm thinking also that Sucrose and Citlali are kind of feeding into each other. So Sucrose is giving an EM buff to Citlali, which is improving Citlali's Quills, and Citlali is giving an EM buff to Sucrose, which is improving the scaling from Sucrose's EM buff, and the scaling from the attack buff from Wandering Evenstar. So I think that's why my expectations are being exceeded. Kinda crazy how they're like feeding into each other like that. Like, I think that's literally what's happening.
Going in! Fulfill our pact! You two! Touch! Transfix! Everybody stand!
I missed him out there. Kinda cringe.
Suffer the wrath!
Yeah, Sucrose is going to be hard to replace. I still low-key think she is the most replaceable character in this team. The next one to get, like, power crept by a second cryo character. But, like, it's going to be hard. Sucrose is kind of goated. Yeah, Sucrose is kind of goated, so it's going to be hard. Hey, let's turn on the rotation tracker. I want to, like, see... rotation tracker. Oh my gosh, this UI is, like, kind of hard to, Oh my gosh. Thank you. Full team stats, high DPS, damage grab. Okay, we should be good, just with the, rotation tracker. Oh, oops! Let's just use reverse.
Overrule! Going in! You two! Touch!
Laid back.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is Animo Test 60. Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa!
So this rotation should be lower because I don't have TDDS, but it might be higher because of It is higher because Sucrose is getting Sitlali's EM buff. That's what's happening. And this rotation should be completely off the wall, fucking bonkers insane. Oh, I didn't... Ah, man. I needed to switch to Bennett there. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. I forgot to switch to Bennett to...
Overruled. Going in. Stand clear. Show no mercy. Laline, eat Papa. Transfix. Teamwork is drip. Absorption test. Suffer the wrath. Everybody stand.
Oh, I got Let's that time. I was probably slow on my execution.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is...
Oh my gosh, 299. What the fuck?
Suffer the wrath.
Can I break 300k? Probably not in this rotation. Oh my gosh, I messed up my melts. So obviously not. But geez, what? If I did that rotation a little bit faster, I might have broken like 300k. Jesus. I want to try that again. Bruh. Brother, that's crazy.
Late bed. I'm going in. Absorption test. Get to work. Laline, eat Papa. Overrule. Everybody stand. Animo test 60. Show no mercy.
That rotation was a little slow.
Laid back. I'm going in. Stand clear. Get to work. Laline, eat Papa.
Yeah, we broke 300k. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Everybody stand. Stand clear. Laline, eat Papa. Overrule. Teamwork is strict. You two. Tight. Transfix. Let's light it up. Everybody.
Yeah, 17-second rotations are cringe.
Overrule. Teamwork is drip. Fulfill our pact. You two. Tight.
Let's just see here.
Laid back. I'm going in. Show no mercy.
So I guess we're looking at breaking 300k on the rotations with TDDS.
Overrule. Then teamwork is drip. Animo test 60. Get to work. You two. Tight. Transfix. Everybody stand. Stand clear. Show no mercy. Laline, eat Papa.
Yeah, I really have to, like, play faster. I can feel myself running out of steam right now. Oh, and I messed up my melts. Ah, horrible. But yeah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Something I'm kind of tempted to do. I low-key kind of want to lolly sig. So that there isn't that discrepancy between TDDS rotations and not. I mean, I don't know. Hey, how crowded this becomes. Oh my gosh. Wonderland levels. Yeah, Wonderland collection. Let's play around a Genshin. Oh my gosh. Did I accidentally get put into multiplayer? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Let's take a guess. First guess I like to do... I like to do Chlorine. She's right from the middle, right in the middle. 5-star, Electro Sword, Fontaine. Ooh, below full... So... Okay, so not a sword character. Not Electro either. Let's just try Tartaggles. Why not? Oh, Hydro Bosch. Oh! Nice. Wow, the hard read of Tartaggles. Aw, man, I hope that they buff Tartaggles sometime. Wow, that was very nice. Jeez. And then we get our 60 primos from this cinema. I'm kind of tempted. This weapon banner is like so bad though. Do we just try for it? If we lose to Sandrone Sig, then it's just, you know... I don't know. This team is just, like, so powerful, though. I'm tempted to just go for it. I am at, like, 50 pity on this banner, too, I think. Yeah. I was trying to get, like, some kind of... one of the 4-star weapons. Maybe I was trying to get, like, I was probably trying to get, like, Fruitful Hook or some shit, right? I guess we're at, like, 40 pity? Yeah, 40. I don't know. How many fates do we have in here? We have 12 from Star Glitter. How many do we have from this? An extra 20 from stuff I've saved up. I'm unemployed now, so what sucks about this is I lost my job, right? So I can't actually, like, spend money on this game. Which kind of sucks, but, you know. I don't know. I kind of love Sandrone. Look how pretty she is. She's so pretty and sassy, and I kind of love her. I don't know. Maybe I should just follow my heart and get into it, or... I can just keep spending elixirs trying to craft good pieces for Skirk, who doesn't love me back, you know. But I love Shenhe, and I want to keep using Shenhe. Shenhe's, like, top 5 favorite characters, so I want to, like, keep using a team that, like, she's good in. I feel like Skirk's just kind of one of those, one of the only ones. Yeah, I think I don't. I just save my pools. It's not like the Arlecchino team needs to be more powerful right now. It's not like it needs to be stronger. It really doesn't. Holy shit. 2 cons for plus 70k? God damn. That's like pretty good. Do I have enough for... I do have enough for a strong box. Or maybe, just maybe, we do a scroll strongbox. Let's see if we get a... Let's see if we get a new feather. Oh, we do? Ah, no EM or ER. Shame. It's enough to make a grown man cry. I think that's enough for today. Getting back into streaming. Gonna stream on YouTube. Gonna stream on YouTube most days now that I'm unemployed. And yeah. Do I really have to... Okay. Well, I don't think anyone stopped by the stream today, but it felt good to stream again, and I was feeling pretty high energy today, so I think it was a good stream regardless. Alrighty, cool.